let the dogs out? Who 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 let the dogs out?
Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and joining me today as my guest is Pup Wolfgang from Providence, Rhode Island. How are you?
I'm good. How you guys do? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing really good here and stuff. It's Pup Weekend in Orlando, so when I get off of here, it's time to go start getting ready to go out tonight. So I'm all excited about it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I always like to start off so people can learn about how you got your name, Pup Wolfgang, and also tell me about the choices you made on your colors of your puphood.
Uh, well, the name Wolfgang actually came from if you've seen the next Netflix series Sense8.
Mm-hmm.
One of the main characters is Wolfgang, and I like the name because of the wolf part. Also, the character is one of the strong characters that represents that don't mess with my body, so you're gonna get it.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, that was a strong thing, and that's where my name came from.
Okay.
About the colors, I choose these colors because one of my favorite characters is Falco Lombardi from the Star Fox series. It's a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Or for those who don't know about that, there's also the video game Super Smash Brothers, which is one of the characters as well. So you can see the blue color is the color of the plumage color that he has. The yellow is the representation of the beak, and the red the eyelashes, which I also have in the ears.
I like.
The color scheme comes from.
Awesome. Well, I really like it. I love the colors in it.
Thank you.
So, how long have you been a pup?
How long? I've been 5 years already.
Nice.
Yeah, I started pretty much by myself because about that time I was still living in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered pot hook out of curiosity. There was one friend of mine that he was into pop hood, and I was like, oh, wanna be pet the pop and play with the pop and whatever. But I did notice that everybody was into it, but not as a pop. So I was like, what if I do the opposite? What if I, instead of being the one that the handler, let's say that, why I don't try to become a pop?
Yeah.
And it started like that, and I started to explore more by myself and between him, and it just start to the level. Sorry, my English is not the best.
You're just fine.
So it started to develop, and it just started growing in me, and that's how I became a pop.
Well, in those 5 years, what have you found that's been the easiest, and then what's been the most difficult part of being a pup?
So the easiest part is that I enjoy being free of myself. It was easier for me to socialize because I'm a shy person. So being a pup opened me a little bit more. Even as a pup, still a little shy, but it was easier, and especially in Puerto Rico, that people got curious about it because it's not something that you see every day. That was 2018, so for that in there, what that wasn't something that that is wasn't known. And let's see, and yeah, that helped me a little bit more of the be myself. So that is the easy part. For the hardest part is social as well.
Mhm.
Is and dealing with the people that doesn't understand what pophood is.
Right.
Sometimes people ask you questions. Why do you put that mask? Why do you show your face? Why you don't? And it's like, it's not because I'm not feeling discomfort about myself. It's just, this is a character. This is
Yes.
body that is part of me. The hood is part of me. The person is part of me. And yeah, I mean, and there are times that they keep asking these weird questions. Like, I got to a point that somebody questioned me if I use this as a Halloween thing. I was like, okay. So it's like, so it's like dealing with people that doesn't understand what who is, which
Yeah.
is understandable,
Sure.
but it is hard to sometimes deal with weird questions that you don't even know how to answer it.
Oh no, I totally get you.
That makes sense.
Well, if there's something that you were able to change about our community, what would you want to change?
For me, there is not a lot to change in the pop community. I think each pub has their role and their rules and how pub hook works.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh my god, my letter is so ugly. uh, but one of the things that we need to work on is how we work as a community.
Agreed.
I've been noticed that even though, and I think this is something that every community goes through, but we need to work more with us, work together, uh, work on those controversial dramas that we have sometimes,
Yeah.
and trying to respect each other. Like like not all pubs will go to. Let's say you have some rules on how to be a pub, uh, but I have some things that I see it differently. Like
Mhm.
each I think the important thing is that is to enjoy what is pop play and
Yes. Yeah, I
fun.
agree. Well, if there was somebody that you knew that wanted to get into pup play, what advice would you give them?
Um, my best advice is to talk with other pups. Like I said in in the last one of the last questions, like you can ask questions, and that's okay. If you're curious about pop food, always ask questions. How it work? How I can get in, or you can do it just like I did. I discovered pop food by myself. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have options because I didn't know everyone who is a pop. I only have one friend, and it was hard to get to him. So for me, it was like just put the master and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And it was fun, because when I would go to the bar and start putting my pop food, people see me ask me questions of how this is or why I would feel that. I was like, well, it is something that I'm still exploring. So far, I'm enjoying it. So
Mm-hmm.
far, this is something that helps me a lot, and I have fun with it. And it's a character that makes me do things that maybe the human self doesn't let.
Yes. Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. Well, so what brings Wolfgang the most joy And do you have any specific play toys that you like as a pup?
Uh, for me, it's meeting new pups. I always get excited meeting new pups, although
Okay.
I admitted that get extremely shy. I never go to the, like, say hi. It is hard for me. That's why some people or some pups, I don't know if they feel intimidated or they feel like, oh, this pup doesn't like me or
Mhm.
whatever. But it's not because I don't like you or anything. It's just that I'm shy. I'm not this type of person or pup that just goes through, oh, hello, hi, how you doing?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it is hard for me.
Okay.
But it's meeting other pups, enjoy the pup play, and it does help me a lot, like growing as a pup. Even I even been 5 years, like I said,
Hmm.
but I still learning. Like, this is like I'm always learning something new in the pup community, and that's what makes it so freaking amazing,
Yeah,
and I
I
love it.
agree. Always something to learn. So,
Yes, yes. And about toys, well, I don't have. I do love tennis balls, squeaky toys, plushies, but there is one in particular that I have. It's this store that I bought. I was like,
oh,
and this is my favorite one so far. And don't bring it along because I don't want to lose it.
oh, yeah,
Lose.
you don't want to lose it, not at all.
Yeah, you don't want to lose it.
Well, what has being a pup done for your mental wellness?
Okay. This one's gonna take it's gonna a little long. I'm just gonna tell a story about
Okay, sure.
a little very personal. So here we go. It gonna try to read it as well because, like I said, it is pretty long. It helped me a lot, and I mean a lot. In 2018, I was going through the separation from my ex. It was extremely bad, toxic relationship. There was a lot involved.
Hmm.
Uh, I was living in Boston at that time. Um, it got to a time that it got really, really ugly, and I had to leave there because I was fearing for my life.
Oh man.
And thank God nothing happened. And I, I it got to a point that I had to call my ex roommate. He picked me up. He ride from Rhode Island to Boston to pick me up. So it was a back and forth thing. And it was really late. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Hmm.
Bad. Uh, Eventually, because of this, I had to return to Puerto Rico, and things did not get better in there. Uh, I did discover pop play later that year. Like I said, that story about my friend, the friend, he was into pop, and I got curious and all that. Uh, and but things didn't get better to 2018 to 22. Uh, I didn't have a job for all those years. I almost died in a car accident. I lost my dad through Alzheimer. My mom almost died from COVID. So it was a journey. It was a journey all those years. And it was extremely hard. It got to a point that sometimes I just wanted to disappear from life. Like,
Wow.
I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't think about suicide, but yes, I did think, like, there were times I just was just saying, I just want to go to sleep and never wake up.
Hmm.
Uh, but when I started beginning the pubhood, I used to go to this bar. This was called the Bear Tavern in Puerto Rico, and that's where I started using my hood. And this is where my pub journey began. Pretty much, I created Wolfgang from scratch. And people got curious about me. They are like, why are you wearing the mask and all that such?
Yeah.
But again, like I said, in Puerto Rico, it's not something that you would see in common.
Mm-hmm.
But I became popular in the bar. Even become the puppy of the bar. Like if somebody asked for the puppy, it was me because there was nobody else. And it was cute. Like all these people enjoy my character and having fun with it.
Wow.
So what else? I fell in love. I fell in love in there. We're not together anymore, but we're still friends. And he became my support. My friends became my support.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go there, it was always an amazing night. Most of the nights I were karaoke nights, so it was really cool that people enjoy my character. And I even participated in. They did a Mr. event. They did a
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bird event, and one of the I'm trying to find the word, but it was Mr. Leather Bear.
Okay.
So they have three different categories, which is Mr. Bear, Mr. Cup, and Mr. Leather Bear. And I participated in the Mr. Leather Bear. I didn't win, obviously, but it was so much fun because people were like getting crazy with my character.
Good.
Even got in when I even got in my forelegs, and my competitors were also really amazing, and we have a lot of fun. It was a great journey for me. Uh, so yeah, while I was going through this whole mental state of losing my dad, almost losing my mom, almost dying, almost like, and this roller coaster or emotional moments, like when I was in human mode, I was like
Mm-hmm.
was extremely down.
Yeah.
But then I will go to the bar, and then that give me more life. Yeah, that give me more life and give me more hope to keep living.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad it did, because now that I have a job in here in well, in Boston, I I get to see more of what is the the world of pop play.
Well,
And that's it. And now I feel more alive, more better. Uh, I'm focusing on my goals in life and continuing to through my puppy journey.
well, I can speak for me that we're glad you're still here.
Yeah,
I know it was a difficult journey, but so glad you're through that, and so glad that the pup community helped you in a way to rebuild and get yourself back where you are today. So it's awesome.
yeah.
So, what kind of hobbies do you have there in Providence? What do you like to get out and do?
Well, I'm a gamer, so I mostly play video games. I think I got the shirt speak for itself.
Yeah.
Uh, I love video games, especially the Nintendo ones. I do love but I also do like what else? Spending time with friends. If we go to the bar, I love the beach. Going to the pool, go bowling, arcades, uh, amusement parks, uh, even events like leather events, puppy events, and all such. That that gives me so much enjoyment, and like I said, be more alive. I'm also a fan of karaoke, so I haven't done karaoke in a while,
Yeah.
but I love karaoke. I even sing as a pup. Like they see me, they see Wolfgang sing, and it is a lot of fun because I get to play with both with the singing, and there sometimes I change the parts where I say for the sample, instead of playing the so I will start howling.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's
so,
like it's really cool.
so when you do karaoke, do you do it in English or do you sing in Spanish?
Both.
Both?
Obviously, here is not. Mostly, I do it in English because it's really hard to find uh, Spanish songs in the States
Yeah.
unless I go, let's say, to a Latino night or a Latino bar.
Yes.
But since I mostly go in this case to the Eagle, and it's pretty much in English. But I still have a lot of fun with the
Good.
lyrics and stuff.
That's what counts. Have fun with it.
Yes.
So, what kind of pup events that you know of do you have going on in your area? How far are you from Boston? Because I'm sure there's a lot of events happening there.
uh, uh, at this moment, I'm not completely sure if there's any pub events. The only thing that I know, which I wish I could visit, because of my work, like I said, I go to Boston to work.
Hmm.
I mostly finish like around Thursday, Friday, depends. So I try to take weekends free, but I get so tired from work that I had to return to Providence, and I never get a chance to go back to Boston. But
Yeah.
I know that there are pub events in Boston pubs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but uh, I know in the bar alley they do pub events the third Saturday of the month.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm almost pretty sure it's that month. There's also, it's not a event directly, but pubs tend to go there because of the ambience. It's the fascination on the first month of the Monday, if I'm correct. Right now in Rhode Island, only thing that we have is not much of an event. It's more like classes.
Okay.
They do, I think it's the first Saturday of the month. They do classes of like um, roping, bondage, all that stuff, and
Mhm.
the whole is a pop.
Okay. Well, so now's the time where you get to ask a question for the next guest that I have on. So what would you like to ask them?
So my question will be, what brought you, or what got you curious about joining the pop community?
Okay.
And I think that will be awesome to see different points of view on how we can make others understand the pop play and adapt to the new pop the Jesus, this word is hard. Development.
Okay. Okay. Well, the question that the last pup left for me, this came from pup AJ, and he was all the way from Queensland, Brisbane, Australia.
Ooh.
And he wanted to know what kind of events would you like to see in our community?
Uh, what kind of event? Uh, I don't know. I mean, for me, for me, anything that is bot related, like anything that makes our community uh more close.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything that, as long as it safe space, and we can just have fun with each other and meet, like I said, meet new pops, meet new people, something like that, I guess.
Okay. And that works. So if other pups wanted to reach out to you because they saw you here, how would they get in touch with you?
uh, you can. I have Facebook and Instagram. Both of them are Wolfgang Lombard. You can
Okay.
look from them. I also have Twitter. No minors, please,
Yes.
but no minors, and it's really, really, really. But yeah, in X is Wolfgang Lom triple X.
Okay. All right. Well, I've enjoyed being able to talk to you this afternoon. It's been awesome. I'm sure it will not be the last time we get to chat.
Yeah.
But just wanted to see if you had any last words you want to say before we sign off of here.
Uh, for those who are still struggling and joining an pop community or any other communities, just don't be afraid. Uh, always look for somebody that will give you the support that you needed, and you're not alone. That you're not alone. Oh, and I'm that type of pop that I'm a good listener. I'm not the best expressing, but I'm a good listener. So if you is if you need any any band, I always here and I always support whatever the power I could.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you. It's been awesome. And I know we'll be talking again soon.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for the podcast and thank you for inviting me.
Yes.